Hello, it's the Kiwi here with the ever trusty gun Kiwi standing in for me as usual. Okay, so we're back with 99999. You know, a good streamer would have reviewed the VOD and summarized the game up to this point, but you're stuck with me. But if I recall correctly...
まあ、なんだ。とにかく、今はニルスを探すことだけに専念しよ
う。Yeah, so last we left off. So if you don't know, this game starts with a mysterious figure called Zero, kidnapping 9 people and trapping them on this sinking boat. Well, it was originally 9 people, but one of them blew up, so now we've only got 8 left, and currently one of the 8 has gone missing, aka Snake in English and Nils in Japanese. He's gone missing, and now we're trying to figure out what happened to him.
そうですね。先のことを考えるのは後にしましょう。
And so this scene right now, it's happened after the main character, Junpei, and this girl here, Jun, who's actually his childhood friend, Akane. It's after they just spoke with one of the remaining 8 survivors. Her name is Lotus in English and Yashiro in Japanese. Basically, Lotus is wanting to team up with these 2 and get off the boat without any regard as to the survival of the other people.
あ、さてと、それじゃあ次はどこに行けばいいかな。
So I think we've already been here to the first class cabin. That was where we ran into Clover, or Yotsuba, who is the sister of Snake. But, so, to begin with, Clover, rather, is a very cheerful young lass, but now that her brother's gone, she's become, well, understandably quite agitated, but she also seems unusually aggro, in my eyes anyway. Not sure what's happening there. I guess we'll find out soon enough. For now, we'll just move on to the hallway with all the rooms on the C deck.
下に戻って個室が並んでた通路の方を調べてみるか。一宮か？
おい、ネルス、どこだ？どこにいる？
We don't really know much about any of the other survivors at the moment.
いたら返事をしてくれ。
What should Junpei do? I mean, there's no reason not to go to Ace, I reckon.
行こう、紫。
ああ、君たちか。ニルスは？って聞くまでもないか。
Yeah, he's missing.
その様子からすると、まだ見つかっていないようだね。
That would be correct.
ああ、そっちも同じみたいだな。
本当にどこに行っちゃったんでしょうね、ニルさん。
Oh, so just as another recap, we originally split into 2 groups of 4 and separately made our way to this area here, and we were all stopped by the fact that the 3 doors we were stopped because the 3 doors that we could go through weren't opening. Basically, they were locked by a contraption, but those contraptions were missing parts. But now, the contraptions have had their parts replaced, but at the same time, Snake has disappeared. So now we're just kind of trying to figure out where he's gone. The current assumption is that Snake replaced the parts and then vanished for some reason. But we don't know anything for sure just yet. No one knows how the parts got replaced. No one knows where Snake disappeared to.
四つ葉のためにも早く見つけてやらないとな。
そうですね。
Why are you blushing?
それにしても四つ葉とニルスって本当に兄弟なのかな。
あ？どうしてそう思うんだい？
Well, for one thing, they don't look anything alike.
どうしてってそんなこと聞くまでもないだろ。
Oh, incidentally, I don't know if this is pertinent information, but Snake is blind?
二人は全く似てないじゃないか。
Yeah, that's what I said. They don't look anything alike.
ああ、言われてみれば確かにそうだね。
I mean, like, one of them could be adopted. Or both of them could be adopted by the same parents.
だが、いろいろと似てない兄弟なんてこの世界には5万といるだろう。
Yeah, that's true.
別に不思議なことでも何でもないさ。とにかく一刻も早くニルスを見つけ出さないと。時間はどんどん過ぎていく。無駄話をしている場合じゃないぞ。
Yeah, we only have 9 hours to get off this boat, and now there is, I think, 6.5 hours left.
さあ、捜索再開だ。ここは私に任せて、君たちは別の場所を頼む。
わかりました。純平くん、行きましょう。
So apparently she's voiced by Miyuki Saoshiro, which automatically makes her the best character in this whole game.
いろいろと気になることはあったが、とりあえず考えるのは後回しだ。一宮の言った通り、まずはニルスを見つけないと。
What exactly about that conversation made you suspicious? It all seemed quite reasonable to me, but also I'm stupid, so...
次に向かうべき場所は
We've gone through all the areas, so I guess we can go back to the hospital room. This is where all those
大病
doors,
室に戻ってみないか。
all those doors were that we couldn't go through, but now technically we can go through them now.
わかりました。戻ってみましょう。
あれ
What, did he show up? Oh no, it's Santa.
サンタ
Just walk away. Let's talk to him.
何をしてる？
見りゃわかんだろ。レッドを調べてんだよ。
So the reds are these devices here. This is how we get through these doors. Basically, so everyone has these bracelet things, and what you do is you basically it's like a key card. You like tap against this thingamajig, this sensor here. Also, there's a whole thing about adding up the numbers on your bracelets to equal the number on the doors, but let's just ignore that for now. Effectively, you put your bracelet / hand against the sensors, and that's how you get through the door.
何か気になることでも？
おいおい、お前は気にならねえのかよ。
What? You mean the fact that the parts we needed to activate these things just showed up out of nowhere?
こいつのレッドの基盤のことだ。突き刺したのは誰かって普通は気になるだろうが。
そうですね。
My thinking is that Zero, the mastermind of this whole Nonary game, dropped by and shoved the parts back in, but
確かに気になりますけど。
I have no basis for that assumption.
お前は誰だと思う？
わかりません。
Didn't even try, June.
じゃあ順平はどうだ？誰が基盤を刺したと思う？
Oh, they're actually gonna ask the question. I think it's Zero.
おそらくゼロだろう。
どうして？
決まってるだろう。奴はこのゲームの首謀者だからだ。
だからこそ奴である可能性は低いんじゃねえか？
Why?
そもそも最初に基盤を抜き取っておいたのは誰だ？
There's probably also Zero, to be honest. I mean, he's messing with all of us. Now we're not put past him to just remove them to troll us, and then while we're running around panicking, put them back in again, also just to troll us.
ゼロだろう。
Yeah, see? Junpei and I, we're on the same wavelength.
ああ、そうだよな。だったらどうして奴は？
Because he's trolling us.
わざわざ自分で抜き取った基盤をもう一度刺したりしたんだ。
I mean, he kidnapped us and threw us on this like soy-ass game. There's probably not a whole lot of logic running around in that guy's head.
なんでそんな二度手間みたいなことを？
確かに。それもそうだな。
But you're operating on a normal person's sense. Like, if he's crazy, then you know, it makes sense.
するとどうなる？レッドに基盤をぶっ刺したのは誰だ？
つまり、お前が言いたいのはこういうことか。俺たちの中に基盤を刺した人間がいると。
ビンゴ、ご名答だ。
だがもしもそうだとすると、そいつは基盤を刺したことを俺たちに隠してることになるよな。
ああ。
Assuming Santa's assumption is correct, I think that June was with Junpei this whole time. So obviously she's not the one, and obviously it can't be Junpei. Unless he's got some insane, like, blacking out alter ego thing. I presume it won't be Santa either, because if he was the one who put the parts back in, and now he's like doing this line of thinking, that's like, now that's some insane, like, not Batman, some insane troll logic right there, like.
なぜだろう。
さあな、バレると何かまずいことでもあるんだろう。
The most suspicious member right now is Lotus, but I don't know. Honestly, Lotus seems like the kind of person who she's the brains of any operation, right? She sits back and lets other people do the work. That's my impression of her. So I kind of doubt that she's the one who did this. Maybe someone did it on her orders, but yeah, I don't know.
まずいことって？
知らねえよ。知られないようにするために隠してんだろうが。だがもしかしたらニルスが消えちまったことと何か関係があるのかもしれない。
Snake disappeared after the parts were put back. So you could say that possibly he came across the person who was putting taking his stuff back, and then that person killed him.
ニルスのことと？
そうだ。とにかくこのゲームは誰かを信じたら負けになる。お前らも気をつけるといい。
So why should we trust you?
一番信頼してる相手が裏切り者かもしれないぜ。
だとさ。
Speaking of which, I have a crazy theory that I don't have much basis for. But my crazy theory is that this girl here, June, I think she's Zero. I have no basis for that, but that's just what that's my crazy theory for this game. I think she's Zero, and then she's kidnapped all these people. I think she got experimented on, and then she's kidnapped all the people who were related to the experiments and dumped them here, and then she also kidnapped Junpei because she's a yandere for her childhood friend. I mean, I have no real basis for that. I honestly have no real basis for that, but that's just my crazy theory. I'm just gonna put that out there. We've already gone everywhere, right? So I guess we can finish searching. I guess we'll just
カジノバーの方にでも行ってみるか。
we can pop back to the other floors
はい。
and see if anything changed.
誰もいないな。仕方ない。別の場所に行ってみよう。すぐ近くだし、一等船室の方に行ってみよう。誰もいない。他を当たるしかないな。
Yeah,
次はどこに行けばいいだろ
it looks like there's no.
う。なあ、C デッキに戻ってみないか。
There's no new scenes.
あの個室が並んだ通路の方を調べてみよう。
わかりました。行ってみましょう。
人影はないようだな。別の場所に行ってみるか。
Okay,
次はどこに行きますか？
let's go back
大
to
病
the,
室に戻ってみないか。
go back to the hospital room.
わかりました。戻ってみましょう。
And I cannot tell that as Yuki Sawashiro. Such a talented voice actress.
人の気配がないな。どうするか。
Okay, let's finish searching.
これだけ探しても見つからないなんてね。このままニルスを探し続けても仕方がないわ。先に進みましょう。
やむをえんな。ヤシロの言った通りだ。ここにいる7人で先に進むしかねえだろう。だが問題が一つある。誰と誰が組んでどの扉に入るかだ。
Yeah, so basically the gimmick of the doors is that you need at least 3 people to go through a door, and at most, so at least 3 people and at most 5, and then what happens is you effectively need to add up your numbers in the bracelets to in a certain way so that it equals the number on the door.
そうね。そこで一つ提案があるんだけど。一人犠牲になってもらう人間を決めない？
What? 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 What?
犠牲？
そう、犠牲。みんなもう気づいてるんでしょ？全員でこの先に進むことはできないって。 4人と3人のチームに分かれたら3人が脱落することになるし、5人と2人なら2人が取り残されることになるわ。でも3人と3人と1人だったら犠牲は1人で済むのよ。
Miss, how sure are you that you won't be the one left behind? I'm not sure about
ちょっと
that.
待ってくれ。
ん
5人と2人なら2人が取り残される。3人と3人と1人だったら1人が犠牲に。それはわかるんだ。2人や1人じゃナンバリングドアの先には進めないからな。だが4人と3人だとどうして3人が脱落することになるんだ。
Yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. Unless she means the remaining three won't be able to add up to any of those three doors.
計算してみればわかるわ。例えば1456で7の扉に入ったとしましょうか。すると残るのは何番？
378だな。
They can't go
その
through.
数字根はいくつになる？
3たす7たす8イコール18だから1と8を足して9だ。
正解よ。でもここには9の扉はないでしょ。だから残った378はどこにも行けないってことになるのよ。もちろん今のはあくまでも一例よ。他にも組み合わせの数はたくさんあるわ。だけどどの4人でどの扉に入っても結果は同じ。時間があったら計算してみるといいわ。絶対に不可能だってわかるから。とにかくそういうことなのよ。横やりが入ったからもう一度言うわね。
But who are you gonna pick to be
3人
sacrificed?
と3人と1人だったら犠牲は1人で済むの。
その犠牲となる一人を決めようっていうのか。
ええ、そう。この状況においてはそれが最も道義的かつ理性的な選択だと思うの。
I don't know about moral.
他の6人が生き延びるためには1人に身を捧げてもらうしかないのよ。そんなひどすぎます。何がひどいっていうのよ。
一人を犠牲にするなんてそんなこと。
だったら何？犠牲者は1人よりも2人、2人よりも3人の方がいいっていうわけ？
そんなことは言ってません。一人よりも0人の方がいいに決まってるじゃないですか。
だからそりゃ無理だって言ってるじゃないのよ。
No, I'm just thinking. So one of the original 9 got blown up, like in the beginning. Is his bracelet still intact? Can't we just go back and grab it? Does the owner of the bracelet still need to be alive for the bracelet to work?
夢みたいなことばっかり言ってないで現実を見なさい。
まあまあまあ、2人とも落ち着けよ。とにかくヤシロが言わんとしていることは、最大多数の最大幸福を追求すべきだって、そういうことだよな。
その通り。民主主義の原理原則よ。だからそれにのっとって犠牲となる1名も投票で決めようと思うんだけど。
But what if the person you choose is necessary to go through the doors?
どうかしら？
私は反対です。
あんたには聞いてないわ。黙ってて。サンタはどう？
俺か？俺はまあ賛成かな。
Of course you do.
はい、1票ね。私を加えて2票。セブンは？
もろ手を挙げて賛成ってわけにはいかねえが、まあ仕方ねえだろうな。このままじゃ全員が織田物になっちまうわけだ。
よくわかってるじゃない。これで3票ね。あと1票獲得すればこの法案は成立よ。四つ葉はどうかしら？
She's gonna abstain, I bet.
ねえ、四つ葉。あなたのお兄さん、ニルスは多分ナンバリングドアの向こう側にいるはずよ。
What? How?
これだけ探しても見つからなかったんだもの。そう思わない？
What? Getting more and more sussy, lady. Like, how would he have gone through? You need at least 3 people. And more to the point, his number was 2. None of these doors are 2.
一緒に探しに行きましょう。たった一人を犠牲にするだけでそれが可能になるの。
No, that doesn't make any logical sense at all.
だからね、賛成してもらえるわよね。これで決まりね。
I guess it's good that he didn't have to make me make a choice, because I have no idea.
さてと、それじゃあ早速だけど投票を。
そんなものは必要ないよ。
Are you gonna sacrifice yourself?
私がここに残る。それでいいだろう。
Dude.
一宮さん、何を言ってるんですか？そんなのダメです。ダメに決まってるでしょ。
紫君、君は何か勘違いしているようだね。私はここに残るとは言ったが、犠牲になるとは一言も言ってないんだよ。私は君たちを信じてるんだ。必ず戻ってきてくれるとね。
Oh man, you are very trusting.
おいおいおいおい、何を寝ぼけたこと言ってるんだよお前は。ナンバリングドアは一方通行。入ることはできても出ることはできない。だから俺たち6人がこの先に進んじまったら
戻ってくることなんてできないか？
そうだ。
だがこの船から脱出したら話は別だろう。
なんだと？
私からのお願いだ。頼む。ぜひとも救助を連れて戻ってきてほしい。ゼロの言っていたタイムリミットが訪れるまでに。
無茶だ、無理に決まってる。タイムリミットまで5時間を切ってるんだぞ。ここが洋上のどこに位置するかもわからないっていうのに、どうやって救助を連れて戻ってくるって言うんだ。
だったら君が私の代わりになってくれるとでも言うのかね。それとも紫君を置き去りにするか。さあ、これでもう分かっただろ。結論はすでに出ている。こうするより他に仕方がないんだ。行きたまえ。 私のことは構わずに。
Giga Chad Ace.
さあ早く。
そうね。それじゃあお言葉に甘えさせてもらおうかしら。
She does not give a shit about anyone except herself.
ああ、そうしてもらえると助かるよ。
I'm also very curious how she was going to rig the votings so that she wouldn't have to be the one who got voted out.
私はここで一休みさせてもらおう。年のせいか最近疲れやすくてね。
ねえ、ちょっとみんな何してるのよ。時間がもったいないわ。早く行きましょう。
ああ、そうだな。行こう。今そうするしかあるまい。
セブンさん。
俺も賛成だぜ。正直長話にうんざりしてたところだ。
Oh, shut up, Santa.
サンタさんまで。私もお兄ちゃんを探しに行かないと。ちょっと待ってください。みんな落ち着いて考えましょう。全員で脱出できる方法が必ずあるはずです。ねえ、そうでしょ、純平君。なんとか言ってくださいよ。
ああ、そうだな。考えよう。何か方法を。
I mean, like I said, do the bracelets need to be attached to someone who's alive? Can we just go back and pick up the bracelets?
だったらいいです。私が何とかします。一宮さん、ほら、立ってください。諦めるのはまだ早いですよ。みんなで一緒に考えましょう。全員で助かる方法を。一宮さん。
Hey, yo?
ねえ、どうしたんですか？一宮さん、しっかりしてください。
大丈夫だ。
大丈夫ってでも。
What happened?
これだよ。
注射器。マントレインベー。
Yo.
何ですかこれは。
So, at the beginning of the game, I think what Zero said was that the bracelets, they remain, they can't be removed as long as the wearer still has a pulse, still has a heartbeat. And I was wondering, what if you had, basically, what if you faked your death? What if you took like some drugs that like stopped your heart? Does that mean the bracelet will then deactivate? And then, like, if it works that way, then all you have to do is like fake your death and then get resuscitated, and then you'll be free of the bracelets. I wonder if that's what Ace has done.
これを撃ったんですか？
ああ、ただの麻酔薬だよ。心配には及ばん。
麻酔薬？
ここに来る前に見つけたんだ。個室の方の病室を探しているときに、いつか何かの役に立つのではないかと思い、忍ばせておいたのだが。
Yeah, so if his bracelet comes off, then, well, he still can't really go through the doors, I think, but still, like, he doesn't have to worry about getting blown up anymore.
まさか自分で使うことになるとはな。
うしてそんなことを。
But I wonder if that's why he's using it on himself. He's trying to, like, induce death, so to speak.
言っただろ。一休みさせてもらうって。もう疲れたんだよ。私は。
一宮さん。
おや、まだ用があるのかね。眠りたいんだ。少し静かにしてもらえないかな。
I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing, though. Like, he's trying to stop his heart effectively, and then wait for the bracelet to fall off, and then he's free. In a way.
ダメです。ダメですよ、一宮さん。眠っちゃダメです。
ああ、君の胸は温かいな。とても心地がいい。なんだかいい夢が見られそうだ。
一宮さん、一宮さん。
ベッドの上に寝かせよう。
Oops.
さあ、これで選択の余地はなくなったわね。彼の思いを無駄にしないためにも私たちは前に進まなくちゃ。そうでしょ？
心にもないこと。
Junpei really doesn't like her.
何か言ったかしら？
いや、なんでもない。
選択の余地はまだ完全になくなったわけじゃないぜ。
え？どういうこと？
俺たち6人がどの扉に入るのかはまだ決まったわけじゃないだろう。
ああ、なるほど。確かにそうね。
無駄話はもうこりごりだ。さっさと決めちまおう。まずはヤシロ、あんたは何番の扉に入りたい？
私はそうね、8番かしら。私のバングルナンバーと同じだし。
わかった、8番だな。それじゃ次は7だ。あんたは何番の扉に？
俺は7を選ぶよ。そこのババアとは気が合いそうもないんでな。
Hey yo.
ああ、あんた今なんて言った？
何も言ってないよ。
覚えてなさい。
さてと、次は誰から聞こうか。順平、お前はどの扉に？
What's a different door from everyone else? I think I will. Let's go with 8, because my previous choice I went with Lotus and Santa. I kind of feel like we are on a path to find out more about Lotus. So maybe we'll just stick with
俺は8の扉に入ろうと思う。
And it's not because she's hot or anything. It's not because she's like wearing extremely flimsy clothing but legit, like I feel like at the moment we're kind of on a path to figure out what Lotus's deal is. So I think maybe
そうか、8だな。
maybe it'll be worth just sticking with her and seeing where that path takes us.
ああ。すると必然的に紫は7ってことになるわけだが。
どうしてですか？
なんでだよ。
俺たち6人が揃ってこの先へと進むにはな、次の3通りのパターンで分かれる以外に方法はねえんだ。358で7に入り、467で8に入るか、457で7に入り、368で8に入るか、もしくは367で7に入り、458で8に入るか。
Junpei is 5, right?
これ以外の選択肢はない。要するに3と4、5と6、7と8は絶対に同じ扉には入れねえってことだ。分かったな。
そんな、それじゃあ私はこの先ずっと純平君と離れ離れに。
おいおい、そんな根性の別れみたいな言い方するなよ。離れ離れになるって言ったって一時的なものだ。最初の4と5の扉の時だってそうだっただろ。チームは2つに分かれたが、結局はこの部屋で合流することになった。きっと同じだよ、7と8の扉も。
どこか先の方でつながってると。
ああ、おそらくな。
さてどうだろうね。
おそらくって。
俺は間違いなくつながってると思うぜ。
Where's your basis in that?
どうしてそう思うんですか？
もしもつながってなかったとしたら、どっちのチームも9の扉には入れなくなっちまうからだ。
True, because door number 9 is the only exit out of this ship. Or so Zero says.
つまりこの段階でゲームオーバーってことになる。ここまで用意周到にことを運んできたゼロがこんなところで全てを終わりにするとは思えねえ。奴は最後の最後までこのゲームを楽しむつもりでいるはずだ。誰かが9の扉にたどり着くまでな。
大丈夫だ。もう一度必ず会えるさ。絶対に。
はい、約束ですよ。
ふわやっと終わったみたいだな。とにかくこれで問題はほぼ片付いたことになる。
Is that so?
残った俺と四つ葉は自動的にどっちかへと割り振られることになるからな。なんだ、俺が7で四つ葉が8に入りゃいいのか。四つ葉、何か異論は？
別に。
よし、それじゃあこれで決まりだ。行こう。
See you later.
準備はいい？
ああ。
うん。
行くわよ。
開いた。
よし。
行こう。
Now we gotta find the did, which is a device that turns off the timer on the bombs that are in us right now.
紫。
純平君。
何やってんの？残り81秒よ、急いで。止まったわね。
What I found interesting is that I thought the puzzles in this game would be about trying to find the bomb deactivation within the time limit. And apparently that's not you don't even have to do anything. The characters just do it automatically, which is very interesting.
くだらない。
Yeah, it does seem very strange. It does seem quite pointless from a gameplay point of view, but hey.
可愛くない女。
You could say the same thing about you, honestly.
絶対モテないタイプよ、あれ。
I don't see the relevance, but sure.
この組み合わせにしたのは失敗だったかもしれないな。
Yeah, well, I get the harem, so I don't care.
とりあえず追うか。
行き止まりね。一応左手の壁に扉があるけど。
ラボラトリー、実験室か。
嫌な響きね。どう考えてもまともな部屋とは思えないわ。
って言っても他に扉はなかったしな。ここを開くしかないだろ
う。純平く
ん？ But
あ？
お先にどうぞ。
I should have known.
わかったよ。
What are we gonna find in here?
窓の向こうにもう一つ部屋があるのか。
まるで監視部屋ね。
So my guess is that Zero is. I mean, that's basically like what I said in my insane theory about June. Is that Zero? I imagine Zero is someone who got experimented on, and then now he's kidnapped all these people who are somehow related to the experiments. How they related? What kind of experience was he? Who knows? But we're gonna be like, maybe we'll find out here.
なんだありゃ。
気味が悪いわね。
Yeah, so I'm guessing this door here, that's supposed to be Zero.
あの人形、まるで手術を待つ患者みたいだな。
ここは実験室でしょ。どっちかっていうと人体実験の被験者じゃない。まあどっちにしろ気味が悪いってことには変わりないけど、突然起き上がってきたりとかしないわよね。
Kind of doubt it.
さあ、どうだろうな。なんかケーブルがぶっ刺さってるみたいだし、間違ったスイッチを押しちまったりすると。
やめてよ。考えただけでもゾッとするわ。
そういや四つ葉はあいつ。
Do you know something about this place?
大丈夫か？
Were you the one experimented on?
何が？
何がって、お前のことを心配してるんだよ。さっきからずっと黙ったままだし。
いけないの？
She was really chipper and energetic at the beginning of this game.
いけなくはないが。
だったらほっといてくれない？
そういうわけにはいかないだろう。この先協力していかなきゃいけないわけだし。
純平には私の気持ちなんてわからないんだよ。
What don't I get?
お兄ちゃんは私を置いていなくなっちゃうような人じゃないの。
What? I never said anything about him.
きっと何かあったんだよ。
I mean, that's obvious. That's also part of the reason why we're going through these doors, to figure out what happened to him. Although I sincerely doubt he made his way through these doors.
何か良くないことが。
どうしたの？
とにかく私のことはもういいからほっといてよ。
But what does that have to do with leaving you alone? There's no correlation.
おい待てよ四つ葉。待てってそっちは。
ほっといてって言ってるでしょ。
Man, teenage girls, am I right?
四つ葉上。
What? Oh no!
ちょっと何よこれ。
待ってろ今開けてやるからな。
You're gonna use brute strength again?
まったくしょうがないわね。
I don't know why everyone resorts to brute strength like immediately.
ダメだびくともしないぜ。
What do you expect?
ちょっと待ってよ。簡単に諦めないでくれる？
Yep, see ya.
諦めたわけじゃない。これもおそらくゼロの企みのうちの一つだろう。
だとすると必ず開く方法が。
とにかく調べてみよう。俺とヤシロはこっちのエリアを探すから四つ葉はそっちを頼む。
分かった。
No sass, got it? Just help us out here. So where is she? Is she locked inside the room with the doll? So have a look at the flow chart. Oh, interesting. So going with Lotus is not automatically the dead-end route. I wonder if going... I mean, at this point, it's like 50-50. It's either number 3 or number 7. Although with that said, there still is the opportunity to go to the dead-end route from where I am now. I wonder... So I presume this one here is the true ending. And I presume that to get the true ending, you need to see all the endings. Because that's how it worked in the Somnium Files, which was made by was written by the same person who wrote and directed this game. I'm just wondering if I need to see whatever this thing is in order to get the true ending, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, anyway, so look around. A window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. A silver handrail. We can look at it. Junpei, so she is stuck in there. Junpei, do something, please! There's nothing we can do here right now. Let's look here. It doesn't seem like there's a timer or anything. So, I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pin lying over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. Well, if they only used a pin on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pin. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? There is a way. Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Oh, so I think Probably we can hand Clover items through the bars. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the ultra stuff off the cables. I can see the wires inside. Look at it. No. Yeah, if I could find something that could get rid of that ink, I could hand it over to Clover with bars. Oh, it's... I wonder what they washed here. There are these weird color stains all over the sink. That's probably where they washed their bloodied hands after they finished experimenting and cutting up that person on the operating table over there. I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiments they were running here. There's a bunch of stuff on here like resistance value and voltage. The power is off, so there's nothing on it right now. Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. What about this contraption? I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. And is this a control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches on, nothing happens. Okay, so I guess that's it for this room. It's a silver handrail. Presumably this is how you get out. This looks like a control for an electronic door lock. There's a red light on the display. That means it's locked. If we can get that light to turn green, then maybe we can get Clover back. The hands on the clock have stopped moving. 1:26, I guess? The clock may stop, but time goes on. Wow, that's so deep, I guess. No time to screw around. Let's figure out a way out of here. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know how we could use any of these. Well, I can say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. Power cable, huh? Now take that! 3-pronged power cable. This is definitely a power cable. Do you remember if we ran into anything that didn't have power? Is this what we have to give Clover on the other side? I think this thing's supposed to power that machine in the other room. Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. This is the keyhole. This looks like a keyhole for the activation key. So need to find the key. This monitor doesn't have a power cable, so one end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor. The other end needs to plug in under the disk. Alright, let's just slip you in. Huh? Well shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? This cable has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not gonna fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. I need an adapter. That's right. Gotta find an adapter. What the? What's this? Ethno. Ah, Ethno for the permanence marker. Ethno, one of this for anti-sepsis. Oh, it says anhydrous ethno. Anhydrous? Is that different from the regular ethno? Come on, that's common knowledge, is it? Anhydrous ethno is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanence marker. Wow, they just spelled out for you, huh? Whole bunch of steel lockers. 9 on the right all have little red lights on them. Red lights, huh? Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yep, just as thought. Tight, all 9 of them. Wonder if there's anything important in there. These lockers are a little bit larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. And no, nothing. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Okay. Clover uses Ithno. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it. What am I gonna wipe with? Use your frick sleeve. I don't know. Oh, well, your clothes, of course. You don't have a choice here. You can't afford to be picky. Kidding! Just kidding! Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. Really? You've got to find her a freaking cloth? Wait, do I still have the Ithno? No, I gave it to her. Only use the paper. Yeah, oh, there's a cloth. Yeah, Clover can use a cloth on the table. Use, huh? What? Clover, are you stupid? Soak it in Ithno and then use it to wash off all the stuff from the permanence marker, okay? Right, okay, so I gotta soak the cloth with Ithno. Have you never wiped anything in your entire life? Well, she's got the cloth, but she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of Ithno. Is it childproof? When she's ready, I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. Soak the cloth in Ithno and... Junpei, it's working. It's wiping the permanence marker, permanence ink off. Huh? There's some kind of weird drawing under all the permanence ink. What's the deal with that drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table. Yeah, can you... I wonder what this is. There are a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid. Oh? Can't see it from here. Clover, you've got a pen and a notebook, right? Can you write those numbers down and then hand them up to me through the bars? Okay. Roger. Did you do it? Here, Junpei. Wrote down all the numbers from the disk on here. There were numbers on it acquired. New material has been added to the file screen. Screen. Clover's note. Okay, let me just take a photo of this. Okay. How can that help? I haven't actually looked at this door. Might as well just click on it. Looks like this door is the exit. The door on the right just goes to the laboratory. Nope, this door isn't going anywhere. No dice. It won't open. It's locked. I mean, that's about as much as I expected. I don't think Zer would let us out of the room quite that easily. Yeah, that's for dang sure. So we need an adapter for the plug. Stand for various pieces of equipment. Some of them might be useful. And yet you won't look at them. There are 2 levers here. Do you think they activate something? Or why don't you move one? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope, nothing's happening. Doesn't look like anything's happened. Nope. The only thing about the room that's changed, that lever is down now. Is it down? It doesn't look any different. This is the... So I'm guessing the key is in one of these locked... well, lockers. They're cardboard boxes. There's some papers and stuff in them. What's in the box? They look quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiments, but it's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. That's it? This is the only way to observe the room. What? Well, the power pit cable, but without two-prong plug, it can't be connected. Where would we find... I guess that's all there is. Those are the stairs I just came down. The bars and the gates are just above me. So on this is a rack. There are some cables on top with copper wire exposed. I can't use those. Nope. I guess this drain is for water, huh? Oh, there's nothing here. Should know. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell are they doing in there? Huh? Why is she all quiet now? They were doing experiments on humans. Probably. Were you one of those... Were you in the same experiments group as Zero? Oh man, now she looks sad. I'm gonna guess that's how she's gonna do it. She was in the same experiments group as Zero. Hey Clover, how are the power cables over there? Huh? What do you mean? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Guess she does have to kind of crouch down to get a look under there. The cable on the monitor has, it's got 2 of those little middle things. Excellent. So it can just give us that cable. It's got 2 of those little middle things. What does that mean? That's it! Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? Okay, but... Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Damn it, that's no good then. Well, how about just a plug? What? The plug? Well, maybe more like a connector? So you got an adapter there. Good, give it to me. The sort of thing that makes a plug with 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies. Still useless? Not useless! Not useless at all! That's just what we're looking for. Okay. Can you hold on for a little bit? And back down she goes. Alright. Unplugged. I'll hand it to you over the bars, okay? I was just thinking, what was with that narration about her going under the contraption? Is it trying to imply that Junpei is like stirring her? If you know what I mean? I don't know. It's very strange words used. Here you go. 2-prong plug. Thanks. Excellent. Now combine. Okay. Yeah, just put it on. We know how it works. Okay. I've got the two-pronged power cable in my hand. I'm sure this will work. And then the disc go. And let's just plug this thing to the monitor. Alright, step forward to do it. Lotus, what are you doing in the computer? Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything is going to happen. Why not? What? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. But you're optimistic.
あ、着いたぞ。
Oh, it's voice now.
え？なんでだ？画面が勝手に動き始めたぞ。
みたいね。
みたいねって不思議に思わないのか？
何が？
こいつにはマシンの本体が接続されてないんだぞ。
Maybe it's one of those monitor plus main box kind of computers, like those old iMacs.
あるのはキーボードと液晶ディスプレイのみだ。ケーブルもさっき接続した電源のやつしか刺さってない。なのになんで動くんだよ。
ワイヤレスディスプレイなんでしょ。
That's just what I was thinking. Like maybe it's Bluetooth, but I don't think that exists. Does it?
ワイヤレスディスプレイ？
本体とは無線でつながってるのよ。ただそれだけのこと。っていうか、純平くん、いつの時代の人間？
それって今は主流だったりするのか？
I guess you could cast it to this monitor if you had the dongle? Question mark?
少なくとも私の周りではね。
へえ。
え？
と止まったわね。
So my suspicion is that Lotus is some kind of head honcho or like scientist involved with this experiment. Oh well, maybe not because she didn't. Her reaction to this scene, like when we came in, was of apprehension. Like she'd never seen it before. So in this, she's that good of an actress or actor. She probably has nothing to do with this particular experiment. Let's
パスの4文字とコロンか。
どうやらパスワードを入力しないとダメみたいね。
またかよ。この部屋のどこかにヒントが隠されてるってことか。
探してきてくれる？
ああ、わかった。ってお前は。
私は自力で何とかしてみるわ。
What, are you gonna hack it?
自力で？
そう、自力で。
ヤシロ？
さて、一丁やっつけてやりますか。
You some kind of hacker?
え？
意外だった？
Well, you look like some kind of exotic dancer, so yes, a little bit.
当たり前だろうが。
Also, His eyes look like they're not looking. They're like looking at her boobs. Just gonna put it out there.
早すぎてもはや打ち込んでる指が見えねえし。それにしてもすごい腕前だな。
惚れ直した？
I don't think that happened in the first place, but sure.
待て待て待て。惚れ直すってなんだよ。そもそも俺は惚れてなんかいないし。
I mean, I'm kind of into her, but
またまた意地張っちゃって照れなくてもいいのよ坊や。
okay.
意地なんて張ってないし照れてもいないし俺は坊やでもない。
How old are you, Lotus? How old exactly are you?
俺は21歳の若くて爽やかな好青年だ。お前みたいな年増女に惚れるわけねえだろうが。
I mean, I like older women.
年も今年もって言ったわね。
Quick, apologize right now.
いやその
もういいわ。どっか行って目障りだから。
え？
パスワードのヒントになるようなものを探してきてよ。
I mean, I've got this notepad with some weird numbers on it. So I don't know if that's anything.
私はここで強引にロックをこじ開けてみるから。ほら、仕事の邪魔よ。行った行った。
しょうがない。行くか。パスワードの手がかりになりそうなものは何もなしか。実験室の方にいる四つ葉も役立ちそうなものは何も見つけられなかったみたいだし。参ったな。完全に手詰まりだ。
よし命中。開いたわよ純平くん。
Wow, she really just hacked into it.
なんだって？見せてくれ。なんだこりゃ。
That's the grid. That's the grid with the numbers that Clover gave us.
さあね、ロックを解除したら現れたの。
パズルか？
みたいね。
解いてくれないのかよ。
Can you do some more computer stuff?
仕方がないじゃない。プログラムが組めないんだもの。
What?
キーボードを叩いても。ほらね、何の反応もなし。こうなったら私にはどうすることもできないわ。
Hollywood hacking.
というわけだから、純平くん、あとは任せたわよ。
え？
何よ、ちょっとぐらい休ませてくれたっていいでしょ。私はきちんとやるべきことはやったんだから。
I mean, you did for once.
それはまあそうだよな。助かったよヤシロ。
はいはい、素直でよろしい。
さて、ここから先は自分の力で何とかしないとな。
Oh, wait. Is it just as simple as 1, 2, 3, 4? Hey! That was easy. No. I solved it! Did you hear a noise just now? Yeah, it did. It sounded like something locking. Would it be those lockers to the side? Where did it come from? Hell yeah. Look, Junpei. The lights in the lockers are green. Then we must have unlocked it with a computer puzzle. What do you have here? Ooh, the key. There's more than one key in here. This one is small and looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol matches a keyhole in a door on the 8th. If that's the case, we probably don't need an Earth key right now. Alright then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pockets. Now as for the other key. I know
ね
where
え順平
Oh.
ちょっといい
No.
どうしたんだ？
Yes.
やっぱいいや
God damn it.
おい、なんだよそれ。
ごめん気にしないで本当に何でもないから
たくなんなんだよあいつ。
Teenage girls, am I right? All moody and stuff. Is that misogynistic? I don't know. This key shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. You tell me it doesn't? Alright, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor is on now. And it's full of letters. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. That's not gonna be good for Clover. Okay. It says power restored to experimental device. Okay, so that's that. Should I pull one of these? The only thing about the room that's changed. Okay. There's nothing special about these livers anymore. Okay, so power is restored. Junpei. This thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Can you like play with it a little? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn this dial here. Turn, turn, turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Well, maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. Maybe look at this thingy here. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables on this table. Look at the mannequin. There's the mannequin lying on the exam table. Can't really see it very well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of his head. Look at the rack. Some cables. Look at the sink. It's a wash basin, more commonly known as a sink. It's just the same thing. A drain for water. Hasn't been used in a long time, so it's completely dried up. Saying there's something else in the room. Short flight of stairs. Look at this table. Maybe if you increase the voltage. Roger. Will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to the max voltage. Max voltage? Hey! Wait, Clover. Oh, shit. What? I think, uh-oh. Oh my god! The mannequin's head! man, that sounds like a fire alarm. What the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. Emergency system will be activated. Oops. Evacuates the room immediately. Wait. Did it unlock? Damn. The gate still shuts. Damn. Clover's on it. Oh, what are you doing, Junpei? You need to save Clover now. I didn't think you cared. Oh, here. Junpei, look at the lights. Yes, the screen. The emergency system is activated to save the lock. Okay, stop yakking, Junpei. Now we can save Clover. Junpei. Come on, kid. Jump! She's safe. Oh man, that smoke is some serious business. Is that actually the way to solve that puzzle? Time to close the door again, I think. Clover. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright. The hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Da da da. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not gonna stay in that room forever. Oh man. So this boat is sinking and it's on fire now. Amazing. That puzzle was weirdly easy.
なんとか
Or rather than easy, we didn't actually do much at all, which is weird. Okay, I guess it was just that simple. There wasn't any alternate routes we would have taken.
出れたね。
はあ、よし行こう。
どの扉もダメね。鍵がかかってる。
次の扉はどうかな。
今度こそ開けばいいんだけど。
Hey, we missed it again so quickly.
紫。それにサンタとセブンも。
おい、なんでお前らがここにいるんだよ。
What do you mean?
なんでって言われても。
What do you mean? We would have met up anyway, right? What's so weird about us showing up here?
ねえ、ちょっとみんなこっち来てもらえる？
おい、この壁に貼ってあるのって
船内マップだ。
左上のところに C デッキとありますね。
このフロアのマップだってことかしら。
7の扉と8の扉、それぞれのルートをたどると今俺たちがいる通路に出るようになっているのか。
And free is this one? Is it? Was that? There was a blank door. Maybe that was a blank door, and then this is free? Question mark.
要するに俺の言った通りだったってことだよ。
Yes, very good.
9の扉を見つけるまで俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。一時的に分離したとしても必ずどこかで合流するようになってる。 そうしないと誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。そういう風にできてんだよ、このノナリーゲームってやつは。
おい、これって。
Hmm?
ええ。
What?
マジかよ。
とにかく行きましょう。
What?
そうだね。
おっと、忘れるところだった。こいつは取っておかないとな。
いいか、開くぞ。
やっぱりか。
Is it another hospital room?
戻ってきたんだ。
Hey, yo?
この大病室に。
Nope. The doors are
なる
different.
ほど、話は分かった。
Oh, wait. Oh, so we actually did come back. It's just the perspective from the other side of the room, I guess.
君たち6人は2つのチームに分かれ、7の扉と8の扉に入っていった。そしてそれぞれ手術室と実験室の謎を解き、
Operating room.
出口を抜けた通路のところで合流することになったと。それにしてもなんだかな、どうも肩透かしを食らった気分だよ。
Ah. So this is the route if you took 7. And then you end up here, and then you end up here again. This is the route. Huh, so 3 is the dead-end route. I guess this is here. This is where you make a choice, and one of the choices is to go through door number 3 again. And then take such a dead end. I guess we'll find out.
必ず戻ってきてくれると信じている。
Yeah, we came back. We came back for you, old man.
確かに私はそう言ったが、まさかこんなに早く実現するとはね。
Hey, beggars can't be choosers.
まあいずれにせよ、こうして無事に再会できたんだからよかったじゃねえか。とにかくこんな陰気な場所はとっととおさらばすることにして、早く先に進もうぜ。そのための鍵は見つかったんだからな。
Oh. So okay, so it's gonna be like the choice between the Earth door and the whatever planetary door, Sun door maybe, and door number 3.
そのための鍵？
さっき言っただろ、木星の鍵のことだ。手術室で見つけたんだよ。
So that's the 3 choices. It'll be the Jupiter door, Earth door, and door number 3. And door 3 is somehow a dead end.
おれ、こいつ。
おっと。
ナイスキャッチだ。
たく。なるほど。これが木星の。
お前に預けとくよ。持っててくれ。
Wait.
ああ、わかった。
それで結局未使用の鍵はいくつになったんだ？
実験室で見つけた地球の鍵、厨房で見つけた土星のカードキー、
Right. We found that.
そして今セブンから渡された木星の鍵。これで3つだな。
No, whoops. Oh, so it's not door number 3. So this isn't going back to door number 3. Door number 3 just straight up directs you towards one of those 3. What? Ah, wait. Okay. The Saturn route is the dead end route. Not. For one thing, the Saturn key is very different from the other, from the other keys. But for another thing, the Saturn key is the only key you can have at this decision point. Because you find the Earth key through this route. You find the Jupiter key through this route. At this point here, the only key you have is the Saturn route. Saturn key. What you get by going through the kitchen here. But presumably, if you went through this route here and you came here amidst the other gang, the people who went through here would just give you the Saturn key card. So no matter what, you would always have the Saturn key card by this point. I'm very curious how going through door 3 leads you directly into the Saturn route, assuming my theory, my way of thinking is correct. But I'm fairly sure that's how it works.
確か木製の鍵ってあの長い直線通路の突き当たりの鍵でしたよね。
そうだ。マップによるとその先は大階段につながってるらしい。で、大階段の周辺にはだな。
待ってよ。3の扉はどうするの？
どうするって、あの船内マップお前だって見ただろ。あの扉も7や8と同じだ。結局はこの大病室に戻ってきちまう。意味がないんだよ、あの先を調べても。
意味はあるよ、少なくとも。待て。
Oops. I wish there was an auto play dialogue button, so that I wouldn't just skip over the voice dialogue by accident.
そうだったな。悪かったよ。もしかしたら3の扉の先にニルスがいるかもしれないもんな。
分かった。それでは私がお供することにしよう。だいぶ休ませてもらったからね。今度は私が働く番だ。というわけだからセブン、力を貸してくれるね。
俺が？そういうことか。俺が行くのが一番手っ取り早いってことだな。
その通り。
たくしょうがねえな。じゃあちょっくら行ってくるわ。
気をつけてね。
おお、社の口からそんな言葉が聞けるとはな。
勘違いしないでくれる？あんたたち3人に死なれると困るのよ。私と純平君とサンタと紫、この4人だけじゃ9の扉を開けないから。
なるほど、そういうことな。
よし、行こう。
さてと、それじゃあ私たちも行きましょうか。
え？
行く？
行くってどこに？
ただ待ってるだけじゃ時間がもったいないでしょ。 だから。
なるほど。木製の鍵を使ってこの先を調べに行くってわけですね。
With the Jupiter key.
そう、
Okay.
もしかしたらこの先にニルスがいるかもしれないし。
Are you gonna leave a note for the other three just in case they come back super early?
確かに鍵穴のところに木製のマークがあるな。
というわけだから順平くん、早速だけどよろしく頼むわ。
ああ、わかった。
おいおい、振り出しに戻っちまったじゃねえか。いいのかよ。
Open the shortcut back to the beginning bonfire.
何が？
この辺りはもう隅々まで調べただろう。こんなところに来て意味があるのかって聞いてんだ。
Of course. I don't know the reason, but there must be one.
意味はある。あるに決まってるだろう。たくお前は鋭いのか抜けてるのかさっぱりわからないな。
Yeah, Santa, get with the program. We've got a really good reason coming back here. Junpei, you wanna tell him?
ああ、
これだよ、これ。
土星のカードキーと地球の鍵？どういうことだ？
Is it closer to get to these two doors at this point?
サンタさん、覚えてないですか？この C デッキ、大階段の裏手にエレベーターがあったでしょ？そのエレベーターの脇には土星のマークが刻まれたカードリーダーが。あとは A デッキの左側のドアにも地球のマークが記された鍵穴があったと思います。つまり順平くんが持っている2つの鍵を使えば、
エレベーターを動かしたり A デッキのドアを開いたりできるってことか。
はい、そういうことです。
よし、わかった。そうと分かれば早速行動開始だ。二手に分かれよう。俺とヤシロは地球の方を調べるから、順平と紫は土星の方を頼む。
了解だ。ならこの鍵は渡しておいた方が良さそうだな。この先がどうなっているのかは分からないが、とにかくあまり深入りはせずに、ざっと10分程度調べたら戻ってこよ
2機あるエレベーターのうち左側の方にだけカードリーダーが取り付けられていますね。
う。じゃあ早速ここに土星のカードキーを滑らせてみるか。よし、起動したみたいだ。
それじゃあ次はボタンですね。エレベーターを呼ぶボタン。下向きの逆三角形のボタンだけしかついていないんですね。
上階へ向かうための上向きのボタンはないのか。まあとりあえず押してみるか。
開きましたよ、シュウペイ君。
はあ、開いたな。行くぞ。
ちょっと待ってください。
なんだよ。
まだ心の準備が。
Are you claustrophobic? Or
えてみればこの下の階 D デッキは完全に水没してるんだよな。
That was what I was wondering. Like, what's the point of an elevator that can only go down when water is coming in from below?
水没したフロアに向かうエレベーターか。そりゃ怖いよな。え、ちょっと待てよ。さっきこのエレベーター下から登ってきたよな。
はい、そうですね。ボタンを押してもすぐに扉は開きませんでした。開いたのはモーターか何かの稼働音が聞こえてきてからで。
だよな。
です。
This. Cute.
だけど見ろよ、エレベーターの中。
Oh, it's dry.
全く濡れてないだろ。壁も床も。
What's that? What does that mean? So the water isn't covering the entirety of the lower decks?
言われてみると確かにそうですね。
調べてみよ
調べる？
う。ああ、こうするんだよ。やった。こうやって片足だけ突っ込んで半身の姿勢で回数ボタンを探せば。ボタンは2つだけか。C と E だな。
Okay. What are you trying to do here?
よし、E の方を押すぞ。
And then what? You're gonna hop back out immediately?
下の方からかすかに扉の開く音が。
よし、それじゃあとはまた逆三角形のボタンを押せば。
And then see if any water went in. It's dry.
やっぱり中には水滴一つ見当たらない。
Edic is, or at least where this elevator opens, is completely dry.
どういうことでしょう。
So the boat's not actually sinking?
D デッキは水没してるのに、その下の E デッキは無事ってことですか？
If someone was pumping water specifically into deck D, that would make sense.
らしいな。おそらく E デッキの一部とエレベーターのシャフトは密閉構造になってるんだろ
I was just trying to imagine how that would work. How Edic. I mean, I don't know enough about this kind of stuff to know if it's possible or not.
う。こんな感じで。
Oh, a diagram?
なるほど。だからこの船は浮いていられるんですね。
I don't get it.
ちょうどフラスコを水に沈めたような形になってるから。
ああ、多分そういうことだろう。
Right, so Edic is like its own little area.
Hmm. というわけだから、俺はちょっと下の様子を見てくるよ。お前はここで待機を。
Let's split the party some more.
でも
いいから言った通りにするんだ。分かったな。
私も行きます。
え？あ、おい、ちょっと待て。あ、しまっちまった。
Now no one can call the lift back up.
つい乗っちゃいました。
Did she do that because she's a kind childhood friend? Or did she do that on purpose so no one is able to call the lift back up to that floor?
お前な。異常はないみたいだな。
What? What?
大丈夫だよ。やっぱりこの辺りは水没を免れてるんだ。
Oh, she was holding her breath. I see.
だって見りゃわかんだろうが、そのぐらい。
本当だ。全く浸水してませんね。
June, my girl, you're either extremely ditzy or you're extremely sus.
だろ？
Or both.
でもこの上には何トンもの水の塊が。
ああ、乗っかってることになるな。
もしも天井が抜け落ちてきちゃったらどうします？
多分死ぬ。
Junpei and I were on the same wavelength.
そんなあっさり言わないでくださいよ。
とにかくこの辺りを調べたらすぐに引き返そう。
If we can.
ヤシロとサンタはもう戻ってるかもしれないし。
わかりました。了解です。
And the three people that went through door number 3.
さてと、
it shouldn't take them that long to get back.
鉄格子か。ここは抜けられそうもないな。
ですね。
Oh, so I was wrong. Like this isn't the Saturn keycard after all. It's a completely different choice or activation method.
逆側はどうだ？
こっちは長い直線通路になってるみたいです。
6.
突き当たりのドアに何か書いてあるな。まさかあれは。
確かめに行きましょう。
やっぱりだ。
ナンバリングドアですね。でも2人だけではどうすることもできませんね。
戻ろう。みんなに知らせるんだ。
はい。
壁にかかってるこれ E デッキの船内マップか。
Ready?
念のため持っていくか。
Can we look at it?
そうか。そっちは1か。
Oh. maybe what happens instead. So we've got door 1 and 6 now. So maybe it's these two here, and then this is another door that's directly behind door number 3. So we got 4. I think it's 4 and 5 in the beginning. I don't remember which one this was. Maybe it was 5? No, hang on. We know the people went through it. It was Junpei 5, 3, 5, 6, and 8. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 and 6 is 14. 14 and 8 is 22. I think, if my maths are correct. So that's 2 and 2. So this was door number 4, and this was door number 5, I think. Then we went through door number 8. It was 7. This one is 7. This one's 8. This one's 3. Got 1 and 6. So this one's probably 2. Oh, I mean, we don't know which, but we found 1 and 6, and then the last one behind door number 3. Yeah, actually, yeah, 1 behind door number 3 is probably 2, because these are probably 1 and 6. However, they're laid out. Got 1, 2, 3, yep, 4, 5 in the beginning. Just found 6. And then just now in the hospital room, 7 and 8. Yeah, so we found all the doors besides number 9. Oh well, we don't know that we found door number 2 yet. I'm pretty sure that's the next door that's going to be available for us to choose.
これで俺たちは新たに6の扉と1の扉を発見したってことになるのか。
それにしてもいいデッキが水没してなかったとは驚きね。
Just wondering if there's a possibility the doors, the numbered doors, right? Are the rooms behind the numbered doors somehow themed after the person is associated with that number? There's no, I don't really have a basis for that theory. It's just, I'm just wondering if that could be the case. Anyway, let's move on.
いや、いいデッキの全部が無事かどうかはわからないよ。俺たちが見たのはエレベーターの周辺だけだし。
だとしても同じよ。驚愕の事実であることに変わりはないわ。
しかも通路の先には6の扉があったんだろ。
ええ。
ってことはゼロはこうなることを全部計算に入れた上でこの船を大改造したってことになる。
とても正気の沙汰とは思えないわね。
そうですね。一体どれだけの時間とお金をかけたんでしょう。
おそらく天文学的な数字だろうな。
だとするとやっぱり一宮が言っていたようにどこかの莫大な資金を持った組織による犯行と見るのが自然かな。
ええ、そうかもしれないわね。
そろそろ帰らないとまずいんじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah. Those three should have come back by now. If they don't find us waiting for them, they're just gonna wander off, and that's not gonna be good.
ああ、そうだな。一宮たちが戻ってきてるかもしれないし。
1の扉なら私と紫と純平くんで開けるけどね。
You're still on that.
あ？俺を置き去りにするつもりか？
She's still. She was very keen on teaming out with Junpei and June.
冗談よ。
No, you aren't.
さあ行きましょう。
おい！てめえら一体どこに行ってたんだ！
You guys have pen and paper. Why don't you just leave a note somewhere?
セブン？
No, did you find a snake?
なんだ？何かあったのか？
あったどころの騒ぎじゃねえんだよバカ野郎！ニルスがな。ニルスが。
Snake was. Snake is.
ニルスが死んでたんだよ。
How did he get behind door 3?
あの9番の男のようなむごい姿で。
How do you know?
そんな嘘でしょ。
How do you know that? Because if I mean, not to be too like morbid about it, but if he blew up, there shouldn't be enough of him left behind for you to identify who it was, right? So how did you figure out it was him?
とにかく私たちも確かめに行きましょう。
Oh, wonderful.
ああ、そうだな。
At least we get to figure out how they figured it out, I guess.
違う、そっちじゃねえ。
何？3の扉じゃないのか？
ドアの間にドライバーをかませておいた。
Ah, the unmarked door. Yeah, that's what I thought. They couldn't have got behind door number, like the red doors.
ロックはかかってねえから、そっちの数字の書かれてない方のドアから入れ。
その先は？
現場は通路の左手にあるシャワー室の中だ。
Oh boy.
そこのドアにも同じようにほうきの絵が挟み込んである。
So I guess door number 3 goes like U-turn back through this way. Or
つ
something.
まりナンバリングドアを通らなくても出口の方からそのシャワー室とやらに入れるってことだな。
ああ、そうだ。
そういうことなら決まりだな。行こう。このドアか。さっき通った時には開かなかったやつだな。よし、それじゃ進むぞ。
But what are we gonna see?
ひどい匂いね。
ああ、本当にひどいな。吐きそうだぜ。
どこで見るぞ。
Oh, he's here, there, over there, and I should probably be more respectful, huh? Ooh.
そこか。
L R?
紫、お前はここで待ってろ。
でも
いいから黙って言うことを聞くんだ。いいな。 行ってくる。
We're actually gonna see anything?
一宮が言ってた通りだな。あの9番の男と同じだ。バングルの起爆送信機が作動して体内の小型爆弾が炸裂したんだろう。
ひどい。全身めちゃくちゃだ。左腕なんて骨が飛び出て。
So I guess he didn't get blown into tiny bits, just got blown into parts, I guess.
開放骨折を起こしてるな。
それよりひどいのは顔ね。
I see.
ああ、ひどいありさまだ。
Wait,
もはや誰だか。
so you can't tell who it is?
だけどこの服は。
No, that doesn't mean anything. How long ago? How fresh are these bloodstains? In fact, it doesn't even matter. What they could have done is they had a 10th person here who was in this. They put the same clothes on him, shoved the detonator on him, and blew him up instead, and then the real Snake is somewhere around. No. It's not him. If the only distinguishing features that you're using to identify him are his clothes, there's no way in hell it's him. It could be literally anyone else. Who? No idea, but it's clearly not any of the people we've met so far. Nah, he's not dead. It's a fake out. I'm not saying Snake is the mastermind or culprits behind all this. I have no idea why he would want to fake his death, but I'm let's say 80% sure. Let's say I'm 80% sure he faked his death, and that corpse in there is not him. Also, there were letters written in the wall, LR. Is it just left, right, or something else?
おそらくニルスは殺されたんだろう。あの9番の男が死んだ時と同じような状況に追い込まれてな。やった方法は実に単純明快だ。簡単に説明することができる。まず犯人たちはニルスと共にレッドで認証を行い3の扉を開いた。で、その奥へとニルスだけをぶち込んだんだ。
Number 2. So it could have been ace 1 and 2 equals 3, or so we can rule out 5 and 6. Let me see. Uh, 3 and 4 is 3, 4, 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Nope. 7. 3 and 7. 10. 11. No. 3 and 8. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 and 1 is 11 and 1 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it could be 3 and 7. No, wait, sorry. What is it? No, it could be 3 and 8. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Could be 3 and 8. 4 is unlikely, but 4 and 1, 5. Wait. Oh no, sorry, I've got my maths all mixed up. Snake is number 2. 3 and... No, 3 and 7. 3 and 7 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. So it could be 3 and 7. 3 and 8 is not possible. 4 and 8 is 12. 4 and 8 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. No. 4 and 1. 5. 5 and 2. No. So the likely... So if we're assuming that that course was actually Snake, and then this is how the murder actually happened, then it would have to be either Ace, or Ace alone, or Santa and 7 together. Or no. Could be multiple people, like a total of 4 people. Let's just move on.
その9秒後、自動的に扉が閉鎖。
Multiple people. No, wait. Oh, you need 3 people to open a door, right? You need at least 3 people. So it can't be Ace because you need 3 people. It can't be Ace alone, that is. If Ace had to do it, he would have to need someone else to be with him. If Ace had access to 9's bracelets, 1 and 9, 10, 10 and 2, 12, 1 and 2, 3. Ace could do it if he had access to 9's bracelets, or if 9 was somehow still alive. Otherwise, I believe only Santa and 7 together could force Nils through.
孤立したニルスになすすべはない。それでも奴は諦めなかった。無駄だとは知りながらもデッドを求めてシャワー室へと飛び込んでいった。藁にもすがる思いでな。だが掴んだ藁は所詮は藁だ。デッドで認証を行ってもバングルの起爆タイマーが停止するわけはなかった。止めるにはレッドで認証を受けた者全員がデッドに触れなければならない。そしてゲートをくぐってから81秒が経過。その結果があれだ。
just now I was wondering, does Zero have his own bracelet? Because if he does, and it equals, and his bracelet is 0, 1 and 0, and 2, that's free. That's 3 people. Of course, that assumes that Ace is evil. We'll end on this somehow. I mean, there's no evidence to say that he is evil, but there's also no evidence to say he is evil, but there's also no evidence to say that he isn't evil. Wait, what? Basically, there's no evidence saying whether he is evil or not. There's no evidence saying either way.
なるほど。だから犯人たちなんだな。ナンバリングドアを開くにはニルスを含めて3人以上は必要だ。犯人1人とニルスだけでは扉は絶対に開けない。だから。
Yeah, so it can't be Ace by himself.
そういうことだ。
But then, is there?
要するに単独犯じゃなくて複数犯ってことになる。
But if we're only talking the minimum number, that should only be 3 and 7, right? Otherwise, if there was 4 people, including Snake. What would it be? 2... So it would have to equal 12 at the end, yeah? Two... You can... I can't think of anything right now because... You can leave out 5 and 6 because that's Junpei and Jun. They were together. Seven. Yeah. So we know that. What about a 4-person? It would have to equal 12, right? 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 3 is... No. 3 plus 3... 3 plus 3 will be 6, and then you'd need... June, which is not possible. 4 is Clover, which is unlikely, but... not improbable. Oh, whoops, I messed up. Just gonna input random numbers. 9, that won't work. 5. That's 10. It's 5. Missing something? 4. Plus 3 is 8. So the only ones should be Santa and 7, right? Unless somehow Ace has access to 9's bracelet. Because otherwise, any other solution would have to require Junpei and Jun, but those two were together the whole time. The only way it could have been someone other than Santa and 7 is if Ace has 9's bracelets, or if Zero has his own bracelet and he showed up. Or my theory, which was that corpse is not Snake, it's someone else, and Snake is alive. But with that said, how he managed to get into that area, I have no idea.
念のため確認しておきたい。もしも今の推理が正しいとするなら、ニルスが殺されたのはいつだろう。
全員で分かれてレッドの基盤を探してた時だろうな。ニルスがいなくなってるのに気づいたのはその後のことだ。
The thing is, I don't. So just on the very surface level, I don't think Santo or 7 have a reason to kill Snake. The only reason I'm suspecting Ace is, well, it's basically a meta point of view. Ace is the only person who's had a pretty significant amount of focus. Look, when we started, right, we had a scene like where we spoke with Ace. The other two scenes were speaking with Lotus and Clover. But we didn't get any. Oh no, hang on. We got a scene with Santa here. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, yeah. Still, Ace has had a higher narrative focus at the moment. Like he had his big sacrificial moment. Like you can either. So that moment right there, right? That's either a character moment played straight. That means he is truly as altruistic as he says he is, and he was sacrificing himself for the good of the team. B, which was my interpretation, is that he noticed the wording of the detonators, of how the detonators worked. The detonators, or the bracelets, remain active as long as the wearer has a heartbeat. And there was that whole thing with the anesthetic. My assumption is that someone would eventually artificially stop their heartbeats, which would make the the detonator deactivate, and then they would resuscitate themselves somehow, and then they would be freed from the bomb. That's my assumption of what that anesthetic scene was about. C, the third option, which I feel like might be the true answer, maybe, although I don't know how it gets to this answer. C, Ace is one of the big conspirators of this whole Nonary Game thing, and he's somehow working with Zero, and everything he's been doing is to further Zero's goals somehow, and that's why he's so focused upon narratively. But this one I don't have any theories for. I don't know how it connects. I forgot why I went on this tangent. Either way, I think Ace is sus. I guess that's what it boils down to. I think Ace is sus.
ってことは全員のアリバイがなかったことになるよな。みんなそれぞれ自分の担当箇所に分かれて基盤を探してたわけで。
だね。つまり犯人の可能性は俺たち全員にあるってことだ。
There was also... Wait. Back when we spoke with Ace while we were looking for Snake, he said something about... We had a conversation with him and then he said something about Snake, which made Junpei go, something about that was a little weird. I personally didn't notice anything, but I distinctly remember that Junpei felt weird about that conversation. I don't suppose it'll go all the way back. Oh, looks like it goes pretty far back. Although it might just go back to the beginning of this segment. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's the end. Yeah, oh, it does go pretty far back. Maybe we can actually find what Ace said. No, damn. No, yeah, it just goes back to the beginning of this chapter, I think. Or segment. Oh well, let's just move on.
ちょっと待ってください。二人ともどうかしてますよ。なんだか当たり前みたいに平然と言ってますけど、それって私たちの中に犯人がいるってことでしょ。
There's a killer among us.
ああ、しかも一人だけじゃない。二人以上は確実にいることになる。
There are two imposters among us. Guess I know what the title is going to be. Someone is sussy.
よさないかセブン。こんなところで猜疑心を煽ってどうする。それこそゼロの思うツボだろ。
Okay. I'm just gonna make a wild assumption right now. This right here. This line right here. Or rather, these lines right here. Ace being like, chill out, man. There's no point in being suspicious. That means he is the one who killed Snake. If assuming that was actually Snake. Because like why like this I'm gonna mention this again. This is just a writing technique to be like, oh, Ace is being the reasonable guy here. He's just trying to calm everyone down. But in actuality, he's the murderer, and he's trying to throw everyone off his track by being reasonable. I have no basis to assume that he's being tricky like that, but I'm just gonna. That's what I'm gonna go with. In contrast, you're supposed to be like, oh, Seven, he's so suspicious. He's like suspecting everyone. It's like he's got a guilty conscience. But no, what the writing is actually about is that Ace is trying to throw everyone off his track by being pretending to be the reasonable one.
Zeroの思うつぼ。
そうとも。これは奴の仕掛けてきたゲームなんだぞ。
Yeah, actually, see? Like, he's deflecting. Like, Seven is giving some, I would argue, objectively good reasons to be suspicious of everyone here. Because if you go by the facts, like, let's just ignore my theory about like that corpse not being Snake. If we go by the facts, someone forced Snake into that room. So that means, yeah, everyone here is suspicious. I think that's fair to say. But Ace, he's deflecting by saying, oh, don't be so, like, he's being like, don't be so suspicious. Like, we should focus on the bad guy who set this all up. Like, he's the asshole. Don't stop thinking about this. Like, he's deflecting. Now, if I get to the end of the game and Ace turns out to be like the biggest hero of all time, then, well, that's my bad, I guess. But right now, I'm gonna call it Ace is sus.
ゲームであるからには必ず勝者と敗者が生まれる。9の扉に入れた者が勝者、あぶれた者が敗者だ。奴はその勝敗を我々に競わせようとしてるんだ。
つまり意図的に内部分裂を起こさせようと。
そういうことだ。だからこそ我々は疑心暗鬼に陥ってはならないんだ。
Nah. You sus, old man. You sus. You sussy baka.
互いを信頼し、結束を固めなければならない。
See? He's deflecting. He's being like, stop thinking. He's basically saying, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking so hard about it. Just stop thinking.
そうしなければゼロの思惑通りになってしまうからね。
And now he's like deflecting it onto Zero once again. He's like, just stop thinking about it. It's just, we should focus on the bad guy. The really obvious bad guy who put us all in this situation. Isn't he so bad? Just stop thinking about it.
ってことはニルスを殺したのも？
ああ、おそらくゼロだろう。
But, okay, Ace, if at the end of the game you turn out to be the biggest Chad ever, that's my bad. But right now, I don't trust you.
というかだな、そもそもまず真っ先に疑うべきなのはゼロだろう。奴はこのゲームの首謀者なんだぞ。我々を拉致してきたのもゼロだ。
God damn it! Now he's doing exactly what I'm saying. Now he's like directing focus onto Zero, like the. Oh my god! If this turns out to be played straight and Ace is just actually being sincere in saying all this, then I'm gonna be like, what the? Like seriously, he's deflecting everything onto Zero. And saying like just stop thinking about it and focus on the really bad guy who's done terrible things to us.
そいつがニルスを殺したと考える方が自然じゃないかね。
Well, no, actually. Because if he wanted to just kill people himself, he would have done it already. Wait. Wait, there's no way I'm actually right about this, am I? Am I right in that Ace is super sus? Guess we'll find out eventually, but no, seriously.
もしもニルスを殺したのがゼロだとするなら、ゼロはこの船の中にいることになるが。
Okay. There's no reason Zero would personally come and kill everyone. Okay, let me rephrase it. There's no reason Zero would personally come and kill Snake unless Snake found out something that would ruin the game. And if Zero wanted to just kill everyone, he would have done it already. He wouldn't have just put everyone through this random ass game. So no, I don't think it's reasonable at all to assume that Zero just came and killed Snake. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well. Yeah, no, it's not reasonable. Like Zero, I don't know what Zero wants, but I do know Zero wants to make what does Zero want? These are tips. Damn. What does Zoro actually want? My assumption was that Zoro wants the 9 people here to suffer for whatever reason. We don't know what the reason is. We'll find out what the reason is eventually, but he wants these 9 people to suffer in fear and pain. So it does not make sense that he would come and kill someone personally, unless, of course, that person was threatening the game, or like if they were close to figuring out something about Zero himself. Those are the 2 scenarios in which I can see Zero actually coming to kill someone himself. Now, as for Junpei's line here, then Zero is on the ship with us. Yes, I do believe that. I do believe he was the one who removed the components from the rid, and he was also the one who put them back. As to why, I don't know, but I do believe that he is the one who did that. Is Zero still on the ship with him? Yes, I do believe that. Now, whether is Zero the one? Okay. In the beginning of this game, Zero had a broadcast. Now, was he actually standing there speaking those words? Who knows? There's a possibility that was just a recording, and Zero is one of the 9 people, like one of the 9, 8, whatever, one of the people in this group. I think there's a possibility there. Or maybe,
そうだよな。
or maybe he's just around, like separate from the group. I think it's either one of those possibilities, but I do think Zero is on the ship.
それにしてもゼロのやつ、一体どこに隠れてんのかな。
Yeah, he's either within this group right now, or he is just scuffling about.
多分ゼロはこの中にいる。
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's possible. And again, I think it's June. I think she's just a crazy yandere who's got experimented on, and she only brought Junpei in because she's so yandere about him. I have no basis for this theory, but that's what I'm going with. Well, that's possible.
確かにそうかもしれないな。四つ葉の言った通り、この中にゼロがいるのかも。
But let's say it's not June. Unless Clover has a split personality disorder, which she might do, honestly, I don't think it's her. I feel like it's not Santa. I feel like it's not Santa or Sivan. The reason I don't think it's Santa is because okay, well, the reason why I don't think it's Santa is because it doesn't feel like he has that much depth to him. Like, I feel like what you see is what you get. But with that said, there were some interesting revelations about him earlier. So what we found out earlier is that Santa is some kind of stockbroker. I don't recall if he outright said he was rich, but I guess you could assume he is, yeah. And as we've established sometime here, you would need to be filthy rich to renovate this ship. Another weird thing about Santa is that he said he doesn't like four-leaved clovers. And lo and behold, there's a girl calling herself Clover here. That's a weird connection, huh? But the reason he said he didn't like four-leaved clovers was because of the, I think he said it was the 4 H's it represents, like hope and happiness and some other stuff. Basically, no, not 4 H's. It's like something like hope, luck. Basically, there's a bunch of there's 4 positive attributes related to a 4-leaf clover, and he said he didn't like any of them. I think the reason he went on about it was because we found a bookmark or something with a 4-leaf clover on it. Then he went off on this little rant about how he hated all the good things that thing represented, and he gave it to Junpei to hold on to. So I wonder if that little spew, that kind of fits in with the mentality of like a Jigsaw kind of person, right? It's like, oh, I'm so filled with hatred and disgust with this world. I hate anything positive. I can only see the negative things. That kind of fits in with like a Jigsaw type of psychopath, right? So now I'm wondering. As for 7, I honestly don't think it's him, because it's, well, so 7 is allegedly an amnesiac, doesn't remember anything of his life before he ended up on the ship. I just think it's a little too obvious if it was 7, you know? If anything, I feel like 7 is an undercover cop, because he was saying he said a line earlier that was like something about how if you follow the clues you end up finding the perp or something like that, which was kind of weird to just spout out, you know? So I feel like he might be an undercover cop and he shouldn't be 0. That's what I think. Now, Ace and Lotus. So those two. Honestly, I don't. If I had to say whether I thought one of those two was 0, I would say no. I don't think they're 0 themselves, but I think they're definitely related somehow. Anyway, I suppose we should move on.
何を言ってるんですか、純平くん。さっきの一宮さんの話聞いてなかったんですか？
ああ、そうだ。むやみに疑い合うのはやめようとあれほど。
むやみ？むやみなんかじゃないさ。ちゃんと根拠はある。
何なんだその根拠ってのは。
バングルだよ。どうして体内にある小型爆弾はバングルと連動してるんだ？ゼロはどこかで俺たちの行動を監視してるんじゃなかったのか？だったらルール違反を犯した場合は遠隔操作か何かで爆発すれば済むことだろう。その方が確実だし手間もかからない。なのになんでバングルの送信機を介して爆発するような仕組みになってるんだよ。
確かにそれもそうだ。
That's a good point.
それだけじゃないぜ。これはノナリーゲームの全てについて言えることだ。船内にある数々の仕掛けは全部自動的に機能するようになってる。つまりゼロの手を一切介することなく何もかもが勝手に進行するようになってるってことだ。
That's true too.
なぜだ？どうしてゼロはそんなめんどくさい仕掛けを施したんだ？
ゼロは俺たちの中に紛れ込んでいる。だとすると逐一行動を監視したり遠隔操作で何かを動かしたりするのは難しい。だから船内の仕掛けは全て自動的に動くようにしておかなければならなかった。そういうことだな。
そうだ。セブン、確かお前はさっきニルス殺しの犯人は俺たちの中にいるみたいなことを言ってたよな。
ああ、言ったな。
次は一宮、あんたに聞きたい。あんたは確かゼロこそがニルス殺しの犯人だってそう思ってるんだったよな。
ああ、その通り。それしか考えられないだろう。
じゃあこの2つの主張を合わせてみるとどうなる？連立方程式みたいなもんだ。解くとこうなるだろう。ニルス殺しの犯人イコールゼロイコール俺たちの中にいる。要するにセブンと一宮の言ってることは矛盾せずに共存できるってことだ。
True. They aren't necessarily mutually exclusive. That's true.
ゼロがこの中にいるとするならな。
で動機は何なのよ？
動機？
That's the harder part.
そう大事なことでしょ。どうしてゼロは私たちの中に紛れ込む必要があったのか。
それはそのわからない。
説得力が大幅にダウンね。
つまり状況証拠だけってことか。
それだけじゃなんともな。
あの時計の鐘の音だな。3時か。
I wonder if that scene would have been different if we had more evidence somehow.
タイムリミットまであと3時間ね。
とにかく今は動くしかあるまい。セブン、四つ葉、純平君、3人の言いたいことは分かったが、今はそれよりもお互いを信じることの方がはるかに大事だ。そうだろう。
I don't trust you, old man.
それはそうだが。
さあ時間がない。行こう。
次に目指すべき場所は水星か。
水星の魔女。
それじゃあまた後でね。
What?
行こう紫。
行ってきます。ここですね。
Wait, when did we get the Mercury key?
ああ、この水星のマークが刻まれたカードリーダーだ。
Oh, did the guys who go through do a number 3 find it?
そこにセブンさんに渡されたカードを使うんです。
Yeah, it must be.
あ、
例のシャワー室を調べてる時にな、見つけたんだよ。
Still gotta remember L and R written on the wall in blood.
とかなんとかセブンは言ってたな。
What is L and R?
まあとにかくやってみよう。 これでエレベーターが使えるようになったんだよな。
俊平君、二人きりですけど力を合わせて頑張りましょう。
Why are they sending only the two of us?
なんだよ急に。
選ばれたのが私と淳平君だったのがちょっと嬉しくて。
選ばれたって言っても一度いいデッキを調べているからってだけの理由だろ。
それでも淳平君と一緒でよかったです。
そっか。まずはこのエレベーターが水の中に出ないか調べよう。
前と同じ手順ですね。
No, it's dry.
あ、戻ってきたな。
やっぱり水滴一つ見当たらないですね。
それじゃ行きますか。
これボタンがみんな潰されてますね。
ああ、押せるのは C とボトムだけだ。
Buttons, so we won't be going to Egypt.
今私たちがいるのが C デッキですから実質ボトムだけってことですか。
だな。じゃ押すぞ。ここがボトムデッキか。あそこにあるのは
ナンバリングドアですね。
So that's right, door number 2 is behind door number 3.
これで8枚目だな。大階段の B デッキには2枚のナンバリングドアがあった。4の扉と5の扉だ。それから大病室には3枚のナンバリングドアが。そこにはそれぞれ3、7、8と記されていた。
あとは私たちが一緒に調べた E デッキに1枚とヤシロさんやサンタさんが調べた A デッキにも1枚あるようですね。
So it looks like next bit we'll be making a choice between the numbered doors, and then somehow choose. I'm gonna guess this is the number 2 door path. Somehow choosing number 2 here leads into the exact same path as taking number 3 in the beginning, assuming that is number 3. I'm pretty sure it is though, because 7 comes. Door number 7 comes to the same path as what is it? Number 8. Which, according to the story here. So this should be number 3. I'm just so curious how 3 leads directly into this.
E デッキの方には6、A デッキの方には1と書かれていたんですよね。
ってことは
もしかしてこの次の扉は。
ああ、おそらくそういうことだろう。多分この次に見つける扉は9だ。
とうとうですね。
あ
あ、なんだか浮かない顔してますね。
あ、いや、このまますんなり行けばいいのになって思っただけだよ。
そうですね。そう願いましょう。
さあ戻ろう。
そうしましょうか。
1、2、3、4。よし、7枚あるな。念のため確認するが、各自自分の呼び名と入りたい扉の番号は書いたな。
ちゃんと書いたわよ。
まさかこんなところまで来て投票とはな。
言ったもん勝ちはずるい。公平性を保つためだ。だからってめんどくせえ提案しやがって。早くしろよ、言い出しっぺの順平くんよ。
分かったから落ち着けって。それじゃあ開票するぞ。まずは1枚目。一宮の希望は1の扉か。
How straightforward.
ああ、その通り。理由も言った方がいいかね。
時間がない。サクサク進めよう。次はサンタだな。6の扉が希望と。
ああ、書いてある通りだ。
You don't need to confirm it.
四つ葉は1、ヤシロは2、セブンも同じく2の扉を希望してるな。
ちょっと待ってくれる？私は嫌よ。そこの法年祭のご神体みたいな男と同じ扉に入るなんて。
Wait. What do you have against him?
ダメだ。そんなことをいちいち許してたらこの投票の意味がなくなっちまうだろ
う。でも
Do you know him?
諦めろヤシロ。俺だっててめえみてえなロス教のババアとつるみたくねえんだからよ。
First off, she can expect as much as he wants. Second though, why does everyone keep calling her grandma? Like, how old is she supposed to be?
露出狂じゃないわよ。ちゃんと服着てるじゃない。
She didn't disagree about being a grandma.
ほとんど裸みてえなもんじゃねえか。
And yeah, what the hell is up with your clothes anyway?
だったら何なのよ。それの何がいけないっていうの？
公衆道徳的にいけないに決まってんだろうが。ババアの干し柿みてえな体なんざ誰も見たくねえんだよ。
What? She looks fine.
殺してやる
いかん。
話しなさいよ。殺してやるからよ。
順平君、さあ今のうちに続きを。
ああ、分かった。紫6の扉を希望か。
And then now I have to choose and be the tiebreaker.
はい。特に理由はないんですけど、なんとなく。
Because the number is 6, that's why.
ということは全員の希望をまとめると1の扉の希望者は一宮と四つ葉、2の扉の希望者はセブンとヤシロ、6の扉の希望者はサンタと紫ってことになる。なら俺が選ぶべきはあれだろう。さてと最後は俺だな。
Very interesting. So, remember earlier how I was saying, I guess I'll pick the door that Lotus picked because I feel like we're going on a Lotus-centric route. So, right now, before this scene, the whole time I was thinking of picking door number 2 because it looks very much like because it looks very much like this is door number 3 and then leads directly to door number 2. And I'm just so curious as to why that's a dead end. Like it just ends much earlier than the other doors, other routes. Notice who is picking door number 2. It's freaking Lotus again. Like, so once again, like Lotus is showing up on. But then she wouldn't have shown up here. But I guess somehow we're on the Lotus route, y'all.
俺の希望は
Yeah, let's go 2. Because for one thing, somehow we are on a Lotus-centric route, and for another, I'm just so curious. Assuming my theory is correct, door number 2 is a dead end, and I'm just so curious as to why it's a dead end.
俺の希望は2の扉だ。
おい、ちょっと待てよ。お前なんかイカサマしてねえか？
Oh, he definitely is.
イカ様？
俺たちの希望を聞いてから扉の番号を変えたんじゃねえかって言ってんだ。
そんなことできるわけないだろう。この紙に書いてあるんだから。
見せてみろよ。
構わないぜ。ほらよ。あらかじめ用意しておいた3枚の紙。
Nice.
そのうちの1枚は箱の中に入れ、残りは右手、左手、それぞれに隠し持つ。最後に自分の紙が残るように気をつけながら開票を進めていけば、あとはみんなの投票の結果を見て選びたい扉の紙とすり替えるだけだ。
Did I? Yeah, okay, so I feel like the written subtitles just now kind of skipped out on some information. So you can see here. But Junpei had 3 pieces of paper ready, which you probably read for doors, and obviously it's for doors 1, 2, and 6. Pretty self-explanatory. And then the text that showed said he puts the one with door number 6 into the pot, but then he also said in Japanese that he put a mark on it. Well, actually, actually no. In Japanese, he said he had the pieces of paper with 1 and 2 hidden in his right and left sleeves, and then he just whipped out whichever one he was gonna pick once he, like at the very end, once he saw everyone's results. And then you can see here in the text that he claims that he put a mark on it so you know which piece of paper was his, and then as you see, he just made sure he drew last, and then he just chose whichever number he wanted. I feel like the text kind of missed some stuff there.
選びたい扉が箱に入れておいた番号のものならすり替える必要すらない。どうだ？なんて書いてある？
うまいことやったな。
さてとりあえずこれで2の扉に入るメンバーは決まったことになるな。俺とヤシロと順平の3人だ。
So that's what, 5 and 7, 12, 12 and 8 is 20, and that's 2.
問題は残りの2チームだが。
俺と紫は6の扉を選んだ。
私と四つ葉は1の扉だ。
Yes, 1, 3, 4, and 6. Well, let's just do the calculation. 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 equals. What the? There's no 5. Someone has to stay behind.
弱りましたね。どちらのチームも2人だけじゃナンバリングドアは開けないですし。
サンタと紫は1の扉に入ればいいんじゃない？一宮と一緒に。
そいつは
四つ葉はどうするんだい？
私は待ってるよ。大階段のところで。どうせ戻ってくるんでしょ？セブンがそう言ってたし。
9の扉を見つけるまで俺たちが離れ離れになることはないんだ。一時的に分離したとしても必ずどこかで合流するようになったのだ。そうしないと誰も9の扉を開けなくなっちまうからな。そういう風にできてんだよ、このノナリーゲームってやつは。
悪いけどしばらく一人になりたいのわかるでしょ？
Don't do anything crazy, young miss.
わかったよ。それじゃ俺たちは1の扉に入ろう。紫もそれで構わないよな。
はい。
それでは私たちは先に行くよ。
それじゃこっちもそろそろ動くか。
ああ。
そうね、行きましょう。
しばらくの間紫とは会えないことになるが、まあしょうがないよな。自分で選んだことだし。セブンが言った通りいずれ合流することになるならそれでいいか。
It's a death flag.
一宮たちは A デッキの1の扉へと向かった。留守番のはずの四つ葉もそっちについていったようだ。そして俺たちが向かうのはエレベーターから行けるボトムデッキだ。さあ、それじゃあ行ってみるとするか。
準備はいいか？
ええ、いつでも OK よ。
じゃあ俺から。行くぞ。
今度はどこだ？
向こうには見当たらないわ。
あったぞ、すぐそこだ。
止まった。
止まったわね。
For a moment, it sounded like it wasn't gonna stop.
いつまで経っても慣れんな、この感覚は。
俺は慣れたくなんてないな。こんな馬鹿げたゲーム、慣れる前にとっとと抜け出してしまいたいよ。
ちげえね。
さてと、短い通路にドアが5枚か。左手に3枚と右手に1枚。
あとは突き当たりに1枚だな。
What does that say?
一応1枚にカウントするか。分厚い鉄板に覆われているせいで開きそうにないが。
さあ、探索開始だ。手分けして調べてみよう。いいな。
ええ、分かったわ。
了解だ。
それじゃ俺は一番手前から行くぞ。
私は真ん中にするわ。
よし。それじゃあ俺も始めることにしよう。
Emergence. Emergence. So one might think that's a type of emergency, but I feel like... so I was right. Number 3 leads into number... This is the number 2 route, and it's dead end. Okay, so I feel like one might think that's a typo of emergency. But, I mean, emergence is a word. For all we know, that could mean something. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spells emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Weren't you looking in another room before? What are you doing out here? Guess I'll go look in my room first. Oh, Lord, this is wonderful. This mirror seems really high. In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it. Ah, clever! So you don't need to animate a reflection. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark, I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. Okay, so we need to find the lights before we come back here. I'm guessing. Damn it! No matter how hard I pull in this damn thing, it won't budge! Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? Interesting. There's a separate chair over where the light doesn't shine. Can I look at the bid? This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost here or something. I mean, it is the month of spooks, I guess. Let's get out of here. What? Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. I think it's a river. This one's missing a tap. Or a knob, rather. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something that works as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. Why would we? This drain's kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason or just for fun? Okay. This wall, is this supposed to be some sort of partition? What do they think this is? Privacy is important. It's important for these things. Well, it's not like you're going to use it, Lotus. At least the guards couldn't watch you drop a loaf. It's better than being totally exposed, right? Oops, it's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, there must be a toilet that flushes. A moon. A moon? What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Just remember it, alright? Oh, I didn't check the other toilet. This paper seems to be pretty old. You, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. Yeah, I was right. It is a rubber. A towel. Well, it looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything, though. Maybe we should consider what the design might be. Maybe, perhaps it'll give us a hint. Anything else? That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Why do you keep saying she's old? Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't really My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? Seems you die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry. You're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. Why do you keep saying she's old? She doesn't look old. This looks just like part of the design on the towel. Do you think that means anything? The tower looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make water flow from here? So we need a knob. Oh! There's nothing in the drawer, but the drawer thingy! Yeah, something's not right though. That handle on that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Yeah, take it off! Why don't you take it right out? Yeah, that's what I'm told. Oh. I guess we need a screwdriver. Hey, Seven, got a screwdriver in there? Look, there's a spring. The picture of the mirror, there's one in the next room too. Maybe we should see how that one relates to the towel. Maybe that'll help. Hell, it's not like it can make the situation any worse. There's a little towel in the drain. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull it out there. Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's throw this thing out. Huh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much Seven turns that thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? There's a petition here. Maybe it's for privacy? Okay, there's a dirty blanket on the bed. Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I want to sleep there. Alright. Not here we go. Toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. But why can you... Oh, here's the screwdriver. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe I'll give it a couple of turns. There we go. Excellent. Now we combine. Plus, you have to look at it first. A drawer with a mirror on the back. A mirror? Where the hell did you find this? Panel looks so weird too. Like maybe somebody put a screw that was supposed to go there. What the what? There's a mirror. Hey, there's a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle though. What? So we have to find a handle? Even if we run to a screw fits, we're gonna have a hard time with our handle. Just use your... No, if we can find a handle, maybe then it'll do us some good. Just use your freaking hands. It's not that hard. I mean, it's gonna be harder. It's not gonna be that hard. Oh my god, that's right there. Hey, its handle's pretty loose. Loose? Think it'll come off if you pull on it? Yes, I do. It fell off. Huh, look at this. That handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. Yeah, combine. Just stick this metal rod into the handle. Amazing. Now we combine this and this. We use a screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle, maybe. some mirror for? Combine. Oops. Sun. Symbol on a toilet lid, huh? Seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Anything this? Oh. This thing's really simple. Is it really a disc? Well, of course it's gonna be simple. I mean, it's probably like that, so we don't try and use it as part of the puzzle, right? Probably use a disc to write letters to your family or something, but this is a boat. I bet the only thing they used this for was eating off. Oh. Remove the screws. Huh? What the hell? It's not opening. Because it's screwed. It's screwed in. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. What? Somebody made sure this drawer wouldn't open. Use your screwdriver. Sweet. Got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here. Oh, maybe the drawer is what we need. Drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank the thing out. Something... There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Doesn't seem that far-fetched. Fair. True. Okay. Knob. Sweet. The handle I got off that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? Pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when you found it, right? What do you mean? Swash. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Oh, Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Is the drain clogged? It looks like a lot of the water isn't draining out of the sink. Aha, I had a feeling. Interesting.
よしっと。なんだ
Hmm? What?
おいどうしたんだよセブン
What's happening?
すごい汗じゃないかあ大丈夫か
Don't freak out on us now, my man. 7. What's happening? Did you get your memories back? Or...
あ、大丈夫だ。ちょっとめまいがな。
大丈夫ってどう見てもそうは思えないぞなあ本当に平気かよ
どうして俺はここに
Are you talking about your missing memories?
あ 何言ってんだよセブン。2の扉を開いて俺たちはこの部屋に忘れちまったのか？
いや違うんだ。そういうことじゃねえんだ。
Yeah, you're missing memories, right? Like, why were you brought here?
少しな記憶が戻ったんだよ。
Okay, what's do you remember then?
俺はここに来たことがあるらしい。
You came here before. It's been here before.
だからこの部屋に来たことがあるって言ってんだよ。
来たことがあるって。いつ？どうして？
青いライトのな。
People's names?
なんだよそれ。
もう少しなんだ。あと少しで全てを思い出しそうなのに。そうだ、実験。
Yep, they experimented on Zero.
この船で実験が行われてたんだ。
実験って何の？
Junpei, my boy, you were literally in a laboratory, like earlier.
人を操る、人を意のままに操るための実験だ。
Okay.
なんだよそれ。
青いライトのな。
This light, sir. I mean, I'm just assuming because the other lights I know of was a real psychopath in a way.
さっき言ったのは実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。他にも 4,5 人はいたはずだが全員の名前は思い出せねえ。ああ、そうだったんだ。だから俺はここに。実験クレイドル製薬少年少女連続不明事件。
This was mentioned before, Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Who... Was it Snake? Did he say that he was... What was this? Did Snake say he was related to Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Damn. Man, if only I watched my VOD, huh?
俺はその事件について追っていた。
See? I told you. He's a cop.
そうだ。確かこのベッドの下に穴が潰されてる。いや、別の部屋なのか。ここと同じような構造をした部屋なら他にもたくさんあるだろうし。
I mean, there's 2 other rooms in this hallway. We can just check those real quickly.
なあ、一体何を思い出したって言うんだよ。一人で納得してないで俺にも教えてくれないか？
思い出したって言っても全部ってわけじゃねえんだ。取り戻した記憶は断片的でまとまりがなくぼんやりとかすれちまってる。
それでも構わないよ。断片的でもいいから教えてくれ。
どうやら俺は
You're a cop.
刑事だったらしい。
See?
刑事？
そうだ。
Yeah, because in the beginning he was like, oh, like if you follow the clues, it will lead you back to the perp. And then he was literally the first person to be like, hey, we shouldn't give each other our real names, because then if Zero was listening in, he could use our names to, he could use our personal information to like find out the people who are important to us and like threaten them. That's very much an undercover cop thing to say.
今から9年前、俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。知ってるだろ、あの事件のこと。
あの頃俺は中学1年生。詳しいことはよくわからないが、概要くらいなら。確か当時の俺と同い年ぐらいの子供たちが突然行方不明になっちまったんだよな。新聞でもテレビでも連日のように報道してたっけ。そうか、セブンはあの事件を。
ああ、そうらしい。で、捜査を進めていく間にクレイドル製薬って名前の製薬会社が事件に関与していることを突き止めてな。その会社の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことに成功したんだ。そいつはこう言った。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ、沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
てな。
Passenger liner docked offshore, which is the ship. There's this, which has experiments going on.
そして俺はその埠頭へと向かった。
Oh, his face is like not scarred and stuff. Also, those kids freaking did.
物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると、岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。その船上と周囲にちらほらと人影が見えてな。どうやら黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを船の中へと運び込んでるみてえだった。その重量感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。間違いねえ、奴らが運び込んでいるのは人だとな。
Kids are either dead or they're just like smuggling them these sacks just to make sure people don't notice the kids.
気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。物陰から飛び出し銃を構えた。
動くな。
だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。
銃を捨てろ。
撃鉄の下げられる音が頭蓋骨に直接響いた。て、悔しいがどうしようもなかった。俺は声に従いゆっくりと足元に銃を置いた。その直後、首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。注射か。俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それを最後に俺の意識は途切れた。
really like to finish this route tonight, but then I don't know how long it would take.
硬い床の上で俺は目を覚ました。くそ、頭がガンガンするぜ。どこだ、ここは。
And then they threw him in here. Okay.
粗末なベッド、薄汚れた洗面台、ドアのついていないむき出しのままの便器。どうやらそこは刑事である俺にとって馴染みのある場所のようだった。独房か。便器の反対側の壁には一枚の扉があった。俺はよろめきながら身を起こしてその前に近づいていった。扉に手のひらをついて前後左右に圧力をかけてみた。だが開かねえ。当然だ。独房にぶち込んでおいて鍵をかけないわけがない。何度か体当たりも食らわしてみたが無駄だった。だよな。俺は一人つぶやいてその場にどさっと腰を下ろした。それからどれぐらいの時間が経ったか。俺の耳にふとかすかな声が届いた。声は遠かった。なんて言ってるのか聞き取ることはできなかった。だがそれは確かに俺の鼓膜を震わせていた。変声期を迎える前の甲高い声。そう、子供の声だ。声は一つじゃなく重なり合って響いていた。複数いるな。5人か6人か、いやもっとか。どこだ、どこから聞こえてくる。俺はキョロキョロと辺りを見回し壁に耳をつけてみた。違う、こっちじゃねえ。左か？左のベッドの下か？俺は鋼鉄のフレームをがっしり掴むと力任せにベッドをひっくり返した。見つけた。すぐに分かった。ベッドが置かれていた壁の下の方に金網に覆われた通気口があった。
What's with this vein popping in his head? You right, my man?
腹ばいになって奥を覗き込んでみたが暗くて何も見えやしない。だがその先から声が聞こえてくることは間違いなかった。どういうことだ。なんでこんなところに子供たちが。
Do you forget about the case you were working?
思い出したのはクレイドル製薬の内通者の言葉だった。
Here we go.
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船へと連行されるらしい。
おいおいおい、まさかここはその大型客船の中だってのか。とにかくどうにかして子供たちのところへたどり着けねえもんかと俺は考えた。その時目に入ったのは金網だった。いけるか。俺は指を鍵爪のように折り曲げて網の目をがっしりと掴んだ。そしてう なめろ、感じちゃうね。
Good thing there weren't any guards around, right?
目の前にはぽっかりと開いたダクトへの入り口。俺は額に吹き出した汗を拭って早速その奥へと潜り込んでいった。
Then
なあ、その後はどうなったんだよ。
don't tell me your memory friggin' stops there.
わからねえんだ。
Damn it!
こっから先が。確かダクトの先にあった扉を開いて何人かの子供たちを見つけたはずなんだが。
Is this the experiments room that we were in before?
やっぱりダメだ。この先が全く思い出せねえ。
そんな、そこにいた子供たちはどうなったんだよ。
They grew up and one of them is now Zero.
セブンが助け出したのか？
かもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれねえ。なんとなくだが、一人亡くなっちまったような気がする。女の子が。
え？
But how?
とにかくこのぐらいで勘弁してくれ。こっから先は本当に思い出せねえんだ。
そうか。まあしょうがない。
Well, that would explain. So if my theory is correct and Zero is trying to take revenge on all the various people who are associated with this place, with all these experiments, then it kind of makes sense why he grabbed this guy as well. He probably blames him. He probably blames Zivin for the death of that little girl.
分かったことだけでもまとめてみるか。9年前に発生した少年少女連続不明事件。
16. Man.
どうやらその事件の黒幕はクレイドル製薬という製薬会社の人間のようで、
Someone mentioned Cradle Pharmaceuticals earlier before.
彼らは子供たちをさらってこの船へと連れてきたらしい。目的は実験のため、人を意のままに操るための実験だとセブンは言った。その実験の被験者とされたのがさらわれた16人の子供たちで、その中には葵、ライト、ノナという名前の少年または少女がいたらしい。とまあこのくらいか。あとはセブンが刑事だということも判明したが、どのみちこれだけの情報じゃどうにもならないな。ノナリーゲームのこともゼロのことも相変わらず謎のままだし。
Well, we now have an idea of Zero's identity. Zero has to be one of those 16 kids that got kidnapped here for experiments.
連続不明事件から9年経った今、どうして俺たちが同じ船に拉致されてきたのかもわからない。
Because he wants revenge. And that's why I think that's why I think it's June, because of all the people here. Like Junpei apparently has nothing to do with like Cradle Pharmaceutical or like the experiments or anything. So if June is Zero, then she just kidnapped Junpei because they were childhood friends and she's a yandere. That's who I got really got anyway.
というか、そもそも人を意のままに操るための実験ってなんだよ。
Yeah, what does that mean exactly? It sounds like mind control, but then why just on kids? Or is this like a... Is this like Monster? Where they were... I don't know. I don't know if that's spoilers actually. Never mind.
そんなバカバカしい実験が本当に行われたっていうのか。このままじっとしててもしょうがないし、動くか。
Speaking of which, I did finish reading Monster like a couple days ago. It's definitely as good as advertised. I can definitely see why people praise it so much. I'll try read what's it called, 20th Century Boys at some point. Actually, let me the items menu flow. Okay, unfortunately I might have to save here and quit for night because honestly I'm tired and it doesn't look like it'll be... Doesn't look like the routes will be ending like the next like 5 minutes or something, you know? So there's still gonna be quite a bit. Which is also kind of annoying because it's like a freaking cliffhanger, man. I'm too old for this, man. I'm too old for this. I can't pull the all-nighters anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop here for the night. You know, actually, honestly, the only reason I can't pull all-nighters is, rather, the only reason why I can't just go on till super late / early is because no matter what time I sleep at, I'll always wake up at around 7 or 8 a.m. Like, I could sleep at 3 a.m. I'll still wake up at 8. It's like, if I'm gonna wake up at 8 regardless, then I must as well try and get around 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you know? You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I can't just keep going. Sad. Anyway, yeah, I'll... And... do you want to finish the route? But... oh well. Let's just end here. Yeah, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be Fatal Frame, made in the Black Water. I don't really want to do gorillas for this game. Yeah, no, I think I prefer to like do scheduled streams for 999 since it's so story driven. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunately we'll have to end here on somewhat of a cliffhanger and continue at some point later. So for now, I'll be off. I'll see you later. Good night.